ANC Youth League in the Free State says the high unemployment rate in the province should be declared as a disaster. The League marched to the OR Tambo offices of the Premier to deliver their memorandum. They want 50,000 jobs to be created this financial year. Aphumelele Mdlalane has more for us.
Well, the ANC Youth League in the Free State has just delivered their memorandum of demands. We do know that they marched in the streets of Bloemfontein trying to address the issue of high unemployment rate, and they marched to the OR Tambo offices where they were delivering the memorandum of demands to the Free State Premier Matai. With me right now, I'm joined by the chairperson of the ANC Youth League in the Free State, Junior Lishesha. Thank you so much for your time. Let's talk about so much you have said in your memorandum of demands, but we do know the issue. It's about the high unemployment rate. As a result, the Free State is leading. What is it that you want to drive home?
Well, the youth is excluded in the province, and reality of the matter is that the provincial government, led by Comrade Queen, can do much better. And the expectation is that the budget allocated to these departments needs to ensure that majority of young people get to be employed into the system. Reality is that majority of young people in the Free State are unemployed, and we need to do something quickly so that we address this unemployment. The scares that we are seeing, that young people are unemployed, creates a problem for young people. In the majority, there are young people who are graduates with their qualifications, but they are not getting employment. They are subjected to brutality, which cannot be accepted anymore. We must do all it means as young people of the Free State, including the government, to create employment for these young people.
Given the budget constraints, you mentioned that thousands of jobs should be created, mentioning 50,000 for this annual year. Is that feasible?
Well, the public and private sector, if they can work together, they can do it. It is possible. We need to collectively work together between public and private sector to create this employment. It is possible. Our comrades, including the private sector, must ensure that they create this employment. It is possible. Looking at the number of allocated budgets into different departments, if we can work together between ourselves and the private sector, we can be able to create these 50,000 jobs.
Well, speaking for the youth of the Free State, saying that it's feasible and what they want is the Premier or government of the Free State to create those jobs. I just want to bring a youth individual here. You were very vocal saying that you are frustrated about the job opportunities that are not there in the Free State. You are a graduate. What did you do and what do you want to see happening?
To be honest, I'd really love to start off with going with the government. I'd really love for them to implement new jobs for us as the youth, because we've been struggling. We are being denied access to jobs, and which are permanent jobs, and this is literally this discrimination, them employing their family members, is really affecting us as the youth, and we are tired. We need to be vocal about this because the MPO fundings are not being given to the youth, and the human settlement, we've been trying to get a hold of them. We've been trying to recruit people for them, but yet no feedback, no response.
Have you been applying?
I have multiple times, and I need them to have a contingency plan. They have to be constructive, productive, and ensure that we are employed, because us as the youth, we're being denied access to schools and most importantly jobs, which are affecting us, because some of us, we come from different backgrounds and which are not fortunate, which we most of us are not fortunate enough to have to grow up in advanced houses, or should I say settled in homes. So I would love to plead with them, with the government, with the chairperson, let them stand up for the youth, because we are the future, and we are the ones who are going to change this province into becoming a great and productive.
One frustrated youth, of course, saying that those job creations should be done. I just want also to bring now the second DSG of the ANC Youth League. You've mentioned quite a lot about the issue of industries. You are from Machabeng, where we do know that it's known as a mining area, but they remain closed. You talked about the helium issue, but Free State still remains as one of the hard hit when it comes to unemployment.
Thank you very much. The ANC Youth League, in our 26th National Congress, we adopted a policy position in which it advocates for transformation and an inclusive developmental state, which in its sense means that we re-industrialize. So re-industrialization would mean that critical mineral resources, as the state that we are driving, needs to have a hand, it needs to play a role in ensuring that in whatever percentage that it's driving and it's having its role in, young people are in the front of this. Young people numerically, I've also stated that they are leading in statistics in their population. Just in South Africa, it's 63 point something percent at the moment, because it's growing every day. So it can't be that young people are in their majority, come here on a Monday, in its large majority, they are filling the street, and there's no sense of what government is doing to drive inclusivity of young people, to drive young people to reflect in all mineral resources that are critical. In every stake, we are currently sitting with what is called the Transformation Fund that is the government is advocating for nationally. We are yet to sit with the Premier again as this collective, the Provincial Executive Committee, together with all stakeholders involved representing young people. We need to understand in the Free State, what is young people taking, or what are deliverables in the sense of that transformation fund, because it seeks to advocate for our policy position, inclusivity, developmental state. We are driving a transformative state as well. It is also a constitutional mandate to redress issues of this country.